Today I fucked up by buying an Amazon Firestick and linking photos of my peen. So I purchased a Firestick for a new, to me, 65-inch TV that I set up in my flat but didn't have smart TV functionality. I connected my account and had my parents, brother and his new girlfriend, and her kid, and my neighbor and his wife over for dinner to watch the final round of the golf on Sunday. I was showing my dad around the TV and decided to grill a brisket for the event. As they all drank wine in the living room, I tended to the brisket, which had been cooking for 8 hours. Don't want to fuck that up, and was startled by my brother laughing his ass off as he came out to the grill. "How's that brisket coming?" he asked. "It's a big piece of meat. Much bigger than yours." Thinking he was just being a dick as usual, he was like, "Hey, you're not much of a photographer, are you?" Confused, I asked what he was talking about. At that moment I could see my dad standing at the patio door shaking his head with the Amazon remote in his hand. I could tell by his face he was upset. I know that look well. I always upset Dad. My neighbor then came out smirking and I knew something was up. "What?" I said. "Nice dick pics," my neighbor laughed. Still confused, I checked for my phone. Which was on me. "What are you talking about?" Then my brother asked me if I knew that Amazon Photos is used as the screensaver for Fire TVs. I felt the blood rush out of my face. I have an Amazon photo account and the only thing I use it for is funny memes and pics my ex-girlfriend and I would share with each other. My family and neighbors were sitting drinking wine as photos of my most private moments adorned the living room in 65-inch HD quality. Everyone saw. F you Bezos. I'm absolutely humiliated. Too long did not read. I bought a Firestick and because it defaults to your photos as a screen share, everyone in my circle saw my penis and girlfriend's boobs. Never set a rotating photo roll as your background. Seen my friend's dick that way. Shit. Next time, keep cool. Walk back into the room, point at the 65-inch TV and say, "Hey, that's actual size." People write these as though taking pictures of your dick is just an ordinary thing that they do sometimes. They talk about having dick pics, or nude selfies, on their phone. Maybe this is just me, but that's frickin' bizarre. Dude. Why? Why would you ever put a pic you don't want the world to see on something that gets connected to the internet? How, and why, on earth would anybody trust a phone company that much? When the Firestick shows a twig. I guess you got a Firestick. No, I'm not sorry. Yes, that was a dick joke. Today I fucked up by accidentally stalking a girl I really like. 2 weekends ago, I went on a first date with this girl, just grabbing drinks. We talked for a few hours and, I think, really hit it off. I walked her to her car, we kissed, and went our separate ways. The second date was already being planned well before the first one ended. I'm not completely inept, it seemed like a really good date. About a year ago, I moved to a small-ish town for work. One where there aren't a lot of women and the ones that are here aren't really my type. I've been trying hard, but I feel like I haven't had a meaningful date until this one, and it's been really boring, lonely, frustrating, sad, etc. I got back on Instagram a couple months ago after about 3 years off of it. Turns out I missed some features. Maybe I'm alone in this, but I tend to research the girls I go out with, just to see what I can find. Well, it turns out this girl was not hard to find at all, and she's very active. She's also attractive, full of energy, and just makes my dumb face smile for some reason. It's been a while. Maybe you know where this is going. Instagram has a feature that shows you who's watched your story. I am not following this girl, but let's just say I'm likely her #1 fan. Based on our texting, I think I've already lost this one. A question for the masses: should I just stop watching and pretend nothing ever happened? Or do I come clean and say sorry for being an idiot? Do I never text her again and bury myself in a hole? Obviously I can't know if she knows, but I'm guessing the odds are low she hasn't noticed. Too long did not read. Didn't realize Instagram showed you who has watched your story, and I've been watching my dates a lot without ever following her. Just follow her so she knows you're not trying to hide the fact you looked her up. You went on a date and kissed her, shouldn't be weird to check her Instagram. Important to note, it doesn't tell them how many times you watched it. So all she knows is you've seen her stories. Not that weird since you did go on a date that sounds like it went well. Since when is looking at someone's public Instagram stories stalking? If she gets mad because you watched her IG stories, she is the weird one. You're fine. 1. It's not weird to look at someone's social media when you are dating them too. I don't think many people would actually check who's been watching them. I don't know, it seems strange, especially if you've got a public profile.